landlord obligations, it's a lot. Our first taste of this was when we bought our first rental property, or you need a certificate of lawful development in a non-Article 4 area when it comes to selling. You get some savings there as well. For us, it was a reminder to budget smarter. Then there is capital gains tax. It's a bit of paperwork, but it's straightforward once you get the hang of it. The big one, gas safety certificate, but each one's taught us something, right? The key, stay curious, do your homework. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something that is a big part of our journey, navigating UK property rules. If you're into property investment or even just curious about how it all works, this one's for you. We're not experts, but we've learned a lot along the way, and we want to share our experience. It's about adapting to regulations, staying on the right side of the law, and honestly just figuring it out as we go. So let's get into it. First off, let's talk about why these rules even matter. The UK property market is incredible, full of opportunity, but it's also tightly regulated. And that's a good thing really. It keeps things fair, protects buyers, sellers, tenants, everyone. But when you're starting out, it can feel overwhelming. Stamp duty, planning permissions, landlord obligations, it's a lot. Our first taste of this was when we bought our first rental property, a little two-bed flat in Scotland. We were so excited, but then we realized there is a rule book to follow. For example, we had to register ourselves with the local council as landlords, provide compliance documents of the property. If you miss that, then you're in trouble. Fines, legal headaches. We adapted quickly. It's all about respecting the system and learning as you go. One of the trickiest bits we face is planning permission and building regulations. Say you want to turn a house into an HMO, house in multiple occupancy, to boost rental income. Sounds simple, right? Not quite. In some areas, you need an Article 4 direction sorted, which means extra hoops to jump through, or you need a certificate of lawful development in a non-Article 4 area when it comes to selling. We thought, oh, we'll just convert it under permitted development. We're in a non-Article 4 area. But further down the line, when it comes to selling, the solicitor said, hold on, you need permission. It took a couple of weeks to get a certificate of lawful development from the planning department. And then there is building regs, fire safety, insulation standards, all that. We had to bring in a specialist to make sure the fire panel were up to code. Some delays, but it was worth it. You don't cut corners here, it's about safety and doing it right. Now let's talk money, because taxes are a huge part of UK property. Stamp duty, land tax, that one hit us when we scaled up to a bigger place. It's a percentage of the purchase price and it climbs fast if you're buying a second home or investment property. For commercial property, it's a whole different set of calculations. VAT on conversions, you get some savings there as well. For us, it was a reminder to budget smarter. Then there is capital gains tax if you sell. This is for property that you hold in your personal name. We have most of our stuff in our company and we haven't sold anything that we hold personally yet, but we're always thinking ahead, keeping records, tracking improvements that could offset it. Then there is the Section 24 changes. You can't fully deduct mortgage interest from your rental income anymore for private landlords, which squeezes profits. This impacts people who have property under their personal name. It doesn't affect us that much. So make sure you are revising your numbers, focus on high yield areas, and honestly just get savvier with cash flow. It's not glamorous, but it's the reality. Being a landlord comes with its own rule book as well. We've always wanted to be fair, decent landlords because it's the right thing, and frankly, it's the law. The Tenant Fees Act 2019, for example, no more charging for random admin stuff, just the rent, deposit, and a few specific costs. Make sure your tenancy agreements do comply. And then there is the right to rent checks, making sure tenants can legally live there. It's a bit of paperwork, but it's straightforward once you get the hang of it. The big one, gas safety certificates. Every year without fail. It's something we keep on our calendar so when the time comes, we can sort it just in time. It's about keeping people safe and that's non-negotiable. So that's our story so far, navigating UK property rules one step at a time. It's not always smooth and we've made mistakes, but each one's taught us something, right? The key, stay curious, do your homework and don't be afraid to ask for help, whether it's a solicitor, an accountant, or just a mate who has been there. If you're on this journey too, let us know in the comments what's been your biggest challenge. We'd love to hear from you. And if you found this helpful, give us a like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you on the next one. Bye bye!